Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name's Shelby and this is my husband Abel, and today we are going to be showing you some kitchen cleaning hacks. Now, one of the things that we noticed really quickly when we started looking at these hacks was that a huge number of them use vinegar. So I don't know, I personally hate the smell of vinegar. I don't know if anybody really likes the smell of vinegar in their house. So not only are we going to be telling you whether or not these kitchen cleaning hacks work, but with some of them we'll test them up against a typical household cleaner that you would normally use and tell you whether we think that using the hack is worth suffering through the vinegar smell.
I think it's just an excuse to get me to clean the kitchen.
All right, so the first couple of hacks that we're gonna do involve using a paste made of baking soda and water and letting that sit for a little bit before we go into using the vinegar. So for this first one, we are gonna clean this brown, sort of stained, burnt on stuff off of our gas burner. So the idea here is to just take this paste and cover these burn spots, and we have to let that sit for 20 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is cover this side with the paste, and we'll do the vinegar hack. And then with this side, I'm gonna actually leave these burnt on spots. And when we do the vinegar hack, we will also test a household cleaner and see if that'll get out the burns just as well.
So now it's my turn, and we're using the exact same mixture that we used on the stove, but now we're over here in the oven, and we have all this white stuff in here, so we're gonna spread it out. Doesn't spread that easily.
Just pat it on.
And in a little while, we're gonna put the household cleaner on the other side and see what one works better. So we're gonna let this sit for about 20 minutes.
All right, so the next hack that we're gonna do is to get the lime scale out of the bottom of this kettle. So if you look in there, you can see all that gross stuck on lime scale at the bottom. This is embarrassing that we have this. That's disgusting. And so the hack is to fill this half with vinegar and half with water. So we're gonna do, I guess, about a half a cup of each, and then boil it. And you're supposed to just be able to wipe it straight off after you do that. So let's try it out. Actually, it looks like it worked before I even wipe it out.
Magic.
So I'm gonna rinse this and then wipe it out, and I mean, I'd say this one's a win.
If you like vinegar tasting coffee, this hack's for you. Now we're moving on to cleaning the coffee maker. We would be using the fridge, but it is too new and too clean. So the coffee maker will have to do. So I'm gonna clean it with half vinegar, half water here. And I'm gonna clean half of it with that, and then the other half, I'm gonna use actually a stainless steel cleaner. So let's go ahead and use the hack first.
I showed it before.
Yeah.
We can get, yeah, that's yuck. Okay.
Whoa. Wipe it down. I feel like we need to show them what water does to it and not just cleaner.
Maybe that. Let's do water instead of stainless steel cleaner.
Yeah, okay, so that
I mean, it
worked
worked.
really well. Yeah, that worked. Okay, next we're just gonna use plain water and see if that actually cleans it or not. Because of course, stainless steel cleaner does work. We're just trying to find the alternative to stainless steel cleaner. So water, you see the spots. Water kind of did well,
I think
too.
water is fine.
So when you really get in the fine details here, you can tell the difference actually. You can see this side is like shinier. This one is clean still, but it doesn't have that, it has a half line. You can see all these
little, yeah, like the little, I don't know, lines down here. You can see it a little bit. You can see it better in person. The vinegar does work better.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so the next hack that we're gonna do is to get the hard water stains out of this coffee pot. So I actually just rinsed it, so that's why it's wet, but I don't know, can you tell on camera how bad that is. Like there's just hard water stains everywhere on this. So on one half of it, I'm gonna use the half vinegar and half water mixture. And then on the other half, I'm just going to wipe it down with a wet rag. All right, so this is the side that I just did with the vinegar and water, and it got all the hard water stains off just fine. So let's try this other side, and I'm just gonna use this rag right here, get it a little damp. All right, let's let this side dry and see if we can tell any difference. Okay, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell this on camera, but the side that I just rinsed out with water is actually pretty streaky. If you get up close, can you even see that still?
No.
You can't? Okay, well I promise you, the side that we cleaned with water is streaky and the side that we cleaned with vinegar and water is not. Does it make that big of a difference? No, I probably am not gonna get out the vinegar from now on to clean out the coffee pot.
So if you don't like a streaky coffee pot. So now we're back over to the stove. We're gonna try this out. So now we have vinegar and I'm gonna spray some on here.
Okay.
Pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't get every single bit, but it did really well. It got most of it.
So now we're gonna use a popular household cleaner, Mr. Clean. We're gonna spray some of that stuff on there. Now let's wipe Mr. Clean off. It left more on it.
Yeah, it definitely didn't work as well because this side wasn't as dirty as the other side either.
Yeah, but we didn't leave Mr. Clean on very long at all, which you're not really supposed to. So that's the reason why we didn't. But yeah, that hack definitely works to clean off.
And I don't know if this hack is more about the vinegar or more about the baking soda paste. I think it's probably more about the paste. All right, so we are back at the oven and this has been sitting for about 20 minutes. So now I'm gonna take the vinegar and spray it on top of this paste and wipe it away. And that worked beautifully. For the other side, I'm actually just gonna spray the vinegar and see if this hack still works if you don't let the baking soda paste sit there and you just spray vinegar directly on it. It worked. It didn't work as well as letting the paste sit. So I would say if you're really gonna go for deep cleaning your oven, then you would wanna use the paste. I think this hack is more about the paste than it is the vinegar. All right, so the last hack that we're gonna do is to get this burnt on stuff off of the bottom of our pans. So this one's clearly wet because Abel rinsed it. But I don't know even what to call this, but all this black at the bottom of our pans, we are gonna try and get this off. So for one of them, this one, we are gonna use 3 parts water and 1 part vinegar and then boil it for 5 minutes. And then this one, we're just gonna do like your standard soak. So some dishwashing liquid with some warm water and let that sit while that boils. And then we'll rinse them both out and wipe down the bottom and see what we get. All right, so we let this boil for 5 minutes and then sit here and cool off for a minute. And now we are going to dump it out into the sink and dry it off with a paper towel and see how much black stuff still comes off onto the paper towel. Not much at all. So you can see that there still is some in there, but it's a lot better. I'd say this hack is a semi-win. All right, so this is the one that we just let soak with dish soap and hot water. You still feel that gritty feeling at the bottom of the pan for sure. Not a lot of the black came off of this either. And you can see I'd say they're about even. Neither one of these really truly fixed
The issue.
So actually we're still stuck with burnt on stuff at the bottom of our pan. So please comment below if you actually know how to get the burnt on stuff out of the pans. I was really hopeful that this would work, but I have no idea how to get this clean.
So that's gonna conclude the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. And also guys, comment down below if you have any ideas on what you would like to see us do next.
And don't forget to check back every Sunday for new videos. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you next week. Also, if you have any ideas, please leave, oh my God. And also, if you have any ideas for new videos, please leave them for us in a comment down below. Oh my word, I am not doing this anymore. Never mind.